The average North American only logs 2,000 to 3,000 steps every single day. We know from the literature that logging approximately 7,000 to 8,000 steps every single day has a dose-response relationship with all-cause mortality, meaning the more steps you take, the less likely you are to die from a whole host of different long-term illnesses. We all know the classic story, but I don't have time, or it's too hard, or I just can't do it. And I wanted to show you, you can do it, because in today's video, I'm gonna be walking a total of 1 week's worth of steps of what you should be doing, between 7,000 to 8,000 steps, but I'm gonna do an entire week's worth in 1 day. And you're coming along with me. The purpose of this one is not for me to be bragging to you. Instead, I want to show you a few tips and tricks that you can easily do in order to get your steps up and to hopefully improve your quality of life, shred down a little faster, and reduce the amount of pain you feel on a day-to-day. Because obviously, if you have a job like a postman or a personal trainer, you are probably able to get a lot of steps throughout the day. In fact, my average steps are normally 11,000 for the day, but that's not all because of my job. I take like 3,000 to 4,000 steps just going to the gym. So if you're into that, make sure you smash that like button, enjoy this video. And the first tip is coming right up. Walk around while you're doing things that don't require you to sit down. For example, filming this clip, I'm walking around. If I were to be sitting at a computer, if I'm on a call, for example, I could pace the room while I do so. Or if I'm just having a small snack or grabbing a sip of water, I can make sure that I walk to the furthest bathroom in my house while getting a few steps in. All your steps you take throughout the day add up in the end. Trust me, just during the filming of this clip, I got over 200 steps. Yes. But in order to get a week's worth of stepping, I'm definitely gonna have to use this bad boy as one of my best friends throughout the duration of this video. Just as an update, I did get up at 6 a.m. this morning, and I've been walking around as much as I can between every opportunity that I've had to get some steps in, and I am only at 14,405, and it is just past noon. One thing that helped me tremendously was I actually walked around during one of my calls, and I took a water and snack break and paced around the hallway while doing so. Not everyone's company is comfortable with them walking around. It can be kind of distracting. So if you've got a call where you maybe don't have to talk as much, or your video is not on, that's a great opportunity to get a crap ton of steps in. Another great opportunity is if you have time in between your calls. While I don't have one for this video, one thing that I've been really keen on buying is a walking pad. They're about $400 to $500. And they're a great thing to put underneath if you have a standing desk, which I do have, and you'll see later in this video. So this is kind of working out to be a little bit of a day in the life, while also trying to get 50,000 steps in a day. It is time for us to get in the car and drive home. We got 2 more client calls. We are at 19,000 steps, and we still got some stepping to do, so I will see you guys at home. I gotta get some food in me. My burning of calories is at a way higher rate than normal by this point of the day, so I'm gonna be a lot more hungry. And then I also gotta make dinner. I got so much to do, but I'm gonna hit 50,000 steps. I gotta prove the point that it's easy to hit 10,000 steps in a day. I don't care who you are. Just got ourselves some Tim's and an iced cafe buttons in a hot minute. Let's get our ass home. We got a call to get to. We are late thanks to almost dying. Some granddad almost hit me. I don't want to use my camera and drive because obviously that would make me a hypocrite. And I'm so hungry. I got some wedges and some wrap. I got one of these in a hot minute. Ooh, 28 degrees outside. What for straw? Not gorgeous.
I'm at just under 20,000 steps. Time to eat this, go on a call, and then I'm gonna go for a walk. I gotta get these steps up before I gotta make dinner, and then probably go for another walk. I might even go to the gym because I might need that pick-me-up. My feet are already hurting like hell. It's been really nice to just take my shoes off.
We're gonna probably hit the gym for some inspiration, but I hope to get like another 3,000 to 4,000 steps before we leave. Absolutely gun it on the treadmill at the gym. All right, we just got to the gym. We're at Fitopia, just over 20,000 steps. I really need to get those rookie numbers up, and I feel like I needed the motivation. Actually, I have Legion pre-workout in here. We're gonna take the non-stim just to kind of get us going a little bit. I need something. I need a little help. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I kind of broke it down. I was like, well, I can do about 1,000 steps in 10 minutes. By that math, I've got like 5 hours left. So just 22,000 steps. We have a long ways to go. I gotta pace myself. But I'm gonna be trying to run as much as I can just to speed it up and to challenge myself. It is hot as hell in here. I'm already sweating a solid amount. Just sipping on my Legion pre-workout. Today we're doing a kiwi strawberry. It's actually pretty good. If you want to try it out, use code Edin to save yourself on Legion supplements. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm gonna try to throw on like a TV show or something just to distracted because I can't keep looking at my watch. It's depressing. All right, we just got out of the gym. Steps are at 42,700. I'm dying. I've been in there for a hot minute. It's already 7 o'clock. The sun is now setting. I need to get some food. I will not be cooking. Jesse's picking up food. Thank the Lord. Hashtag Queen Jessie. Yeah, so just gonna get in the car, get home, eat some food, and then we gotta finish. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but my feet are wrecked. My butt is wrecked. My legs are wrecked. But we're gonna hit 50K. And I still worked a full day today. I know walking 10K steps is not easy, and it does require a fair amount of like active thought and consideration and commitment to it. Nobody's asking you to do 10K. Start with 7. Try to get that for a day, then try to average it for a week, then try to average it for a month, then try to average it for a year, and reassess your life. See if that's made any improvements to your life. Probably will. And if you can go a little bit higher than that, great, go a little bit higher than that. You'll see how much of an improvement it'll make on your life. That said, I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna keep pushing because I wanna hopefully show you guys that if I can do 7 days worth times 7,000 steps, you can do it 1 day's worth each day. If the average person walks 2,000 to 3,000 steps per day, that's quite sedentary. I'm pretty sure that you can very easily double that. Let's say 2,000, you can add 5,000 to that, no problem. Also, all I'm gonna say is my poor car seats. I'm very sweaty, but thankfully my back feels good, especially after sitting for a little bit. My feet are damn sore. I'm gonna have to change my shoes. I think I broke my shoes. Sorry, on running. Feels like I've been throwing shade at you guys, but I really like the shoes. I just think it's past their date. I think they've seen enough. Time to throw out the trash. No, not me, the actual trash. And we're gonna get some steps while doing it. We got a nice 2-for-1 there. I turned myself from a beefcake to a rice cake real quick with that meal. That Thai food was so good, and we're not gonna gatekeep over here. That was from a place on Granville Street called Talai Thai. I probably butchered that. Anyway, really good. Check it out. Just threw out the trash, gathered a couple extra steps doing that, probably 100 to 200 extra. Whatever, nothing crazy, but it all adds up. And another little tradition that I do to get myself a couple extra steps is go for a walk after dinner. Normally it's like 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, just to kind of get the juices flowing, get my butt moving. Today, it's gonna be a little bit more than that because we're only at like 43,000 steps. For any normal day, it would be fantastic, but we got 7,000 more for our goal today. So hopefully I can wrap that up in the better part of the next hour, but it's beautiful out. So I got that going for me, which is quite nice. I'll check in with you guys later. My feet are hurting tremendous amount. We changed our shoes. We're now wearing these wider shoes. I think that's what it was. I think my feet were feeling quite squished in the ons. And we also changed because I couldn't sit in my chair at home because I was too sweaty. Didn't want to ruin the nice stuff at home, you know? So I actually was live on TikTok earlier, and one of my favorite questions that was asked was why, like what gets you motivated or what keeps you going through random stupid challenges that ultimately either I come up with or someone else challenges me with? And the simple answer is really, if it just helps one person somewhere improve their life, then it was worth it. And I kind of just tell myself that, you know, if it has the reach to convince someone that their life is worth improving, then that's awesome. Well, perfect timing. The sun is now setting. It was a beautiful night. It is now 8:50 p.m. and did it. 50,000 steps on a work day. I hope I got the point across that it was not the point of this video to tell people like, oh, you need to be walking an egregious amount. No, this is definitely an extreme challenge. I have some serious chafing in my pants. I have some serious pain in my feet, and I'm a relatively fit individual, but there's no doubt in my mind that this will definitely help maintain or upkeep my steps standards for the week. But it's also a sign if you are one of those people that walks 2,000 to 3,000 steps every single day, and you, especially if you have an Apple Watch or whatever watch you have, and you are able to track your steps and you are only getting 2,000 to 3,000 steps, hopefully this can be a lesson to you that it is more than possible to get 10,000 steps every day. We know that you don't need to start with 10,000 steps. That's a lot. Start with 7,000. Try to do it today. Try to do it tomorrow. And if you can, try to do it for as many days as you can this week. Then, when you succeed at that, try to make that your average for the week and just win one day at a time. There's no need to do this many days as I did, but I just wanted to prove the point that it is more than possible. You just have to set your mind to it and commit to it. When I went upstairs and took off my shoes and took off my socks to eat my meal, I almost didn't come back out here because I already proved my point that I can get an insanely high amount of steps. I had like 43,000 steps. Obviously, YouTube operates on the wow numbers like 50,000, 100,000. I don't think I'll be doing 100,000 anytime soon, at least, especially considering yesterday I hit 20,000 steps. But again, it just goes to show you, if you set your mind to something, you can achieve it. If you want to improve your health, if you want to decrease your waist size, especially if you're not already, start stepping a little bit. If you guys are trying to get involved with your steps, I share my steps every single day on my Instagram. You can go follow that below as well as a lot of great content on Instagram and TikTok. Both of them are at Evidence Nutrition. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Why do I keep doing this to myself?